What's up, guys? Today is going to be a fantastic video. The things that I have used myself in my personal experience in building my credit. Now, quick little backstory before I get started as to why you should listen to me. Because I've been down this road before. You know, I was addicted to a bunch of drugs, and I literally lost everything. I had repos, I was on the street, I was homeless. I was not really making any money, and I owed a lot of people different money. Not only just like loan companies, but I also owed a lot of my friends and family a lot of money. So I've literally come from zero, and now we have a six-figure business going. And right now, as I sit here, this is what my credit score is. That is awesome. 780s. Now, that to me is one of the biggest blessings of my life, because I literally started with just a low score of 410. Now, this was just about 5 or 6 years ago that I completely thrashed my entire portfolio. I was in so much debt and really didn't know what to do because of the use of drugs. Now, fast forward, I now sit here with a property that I own my own car, I don't have any debt, and I'm progressing forward with a high score in now looking for our second home to kind of dump our money into. Now, the first thing that I did was to try to find what my debts actually were. So the way that I did this is I went to something called Credit Karma. I'll leave it down below as well for you guys. You can check what's on your credit, who's wanting money, who's not wanting money. I thought I owed like 20 grand to a hospital once, and it wasn't even on there. I don't know if that was because of my drunken stupor or because I was really, really high when I went to the hospital. I'm not too sure where that $20,000 went. I don't even know who I owed it to, but I thought I did, and I didn't. So the cool thing was that I was able to itemize my actual debt. Now, there are a couple of ways of doing this. You can literally sit there and try to do the debt snowball, so you're paying the highest interest one first, and then you snowball it into the smaller interest and smaller interest and smaller interest. If you're a follower of Dave Ramsey, you'll notice that he does it reverse. He'll do the smallest bill first, and then you move up to above that one, and then up to that one. So that is a great way to start to build your credit and to kind of repay off some of the loans that you once had. Now, this is going to take some time. Don't worry about it. Set some money aside every single month to throw at these bills, and you should be able to get caught up. Do not spend money on restaurants or go out on vacation. You are in debt, you are poor, you are broke, you cannot go anywhere. So make sure that you stay at home and you pay these things off. Now, one of the other ways that I like to use is to start building better relationships. Now, there's going to be a lot of credit card companies that probably will not accept you. Now, this is going to be completely normal. Don't freak out. Go to Bank of America. They have a very great program, and also Capital One. They're going to have a program to help rebuild your credit that they launched in 2010. This was a program that was created just for people who wanted to rebuild their credit. It reports just as credit, but it's not really credit. This is a secured credit card. This is going to be literally a process where you get accepted. You give them $100, and they say that you have $100 worth of credit, and they report it as credit, so you're going to have a starting of relationship building with a bank, with a lender, and you're pretty much going to prove to them that you are responsible enough to actually handle $100. Now, this is going to happen about every 6 months. You're going to increase your limit from 100 to 200, from 200 to 400, from 400 to 800. This is going to take about 6 months for them to trust you with the $100 and then upgrade you to the $200, $400, $800, $1,600 for you guys. So you want to make sure that you are constantly putting charges on this credit card. Now, mind you guys, you have to pay it off at the end of the month. Now, the end of the month doesn't mean the 30th. This was one of the misconceptions that I kind of grew up with. The end of the month means the end of your credit card statement. Mine, it turns off. My new month starts on the 15th of every single month. Now, I have another card that starts at the 3rd of every month. So it's kind of in the weird place there. So you want to make sure that you are looking into credit cards as a secured payment. Now, after you do that, after you are continually paying your debts down, your credit score should increase as well. Now, if it's not and you can't get approved for the credit card to move forward, you want to make sure that you contact somebody who can do a credit repair. Now, these guys are pretty well trained. Be careful. There's a lot of sharks out there that don't know what they're doing, but they're pretty much going to be sending letters to these companies trying to get the loan amount either reduced or not just taken care of completely. Now, in the meantime, do not borrow any big money for a car. You want to pay cash for a car, literally drive a beater until you have enough cash to actually throw into a car to get around from point A to point B. Now, this is only after you have paid off your debt. Now, one of my favorite ways, let's say you have now started paying off your debt, you have about half of your debt gone, you have already a regular credit card, not a secured credit card from either Capital One or the banking lender that you currently use. The third tip is going to be rather fun. Now, there are companies who have caught on to this, but it's called churning credit cards. Not illegal, it's just a little loophole that you can use. So credit cards, what they'll do is once they start seeing that you are responsible for your stuff, you're going to get a lot of stuff in the mail. Hey, you've been approved for a credit card. Hey, you've been approved for the Sapphire. Hey, you've been approved for the Black card. I wish I was approved for the Black card, but not yet. I will be one day though. And after you get these credit cards, they're going to offer incentives for you. So hey, spend $1,000 and get 10,000 bonus points. So that's literally free money in my eyes. If I'm already going to spend $1,000, $3,000, I have one that's $10,000 right now. If I spend that in a month, or I think they give you up to 3 months, sometimes 6 months to actually use and hit that limit. So let's say you have $1,000 to spend in the next 3 months. And if you do that, they're going to give you 10,000 bonus points. Now, these bonus points will turn into cash later on, so it's literally like getting free money. Now, if you're already going to spend $1,000 a month on your bills, gas, and groceries, and you have all of this stuff already recurring, you're going to spend it anyway, so you might as well get some $10,000 or 10,000 points coming back to you in the long run. Guys, make sure you are keeping an eye on your credit cards. You want to make sure that you're paying them off. Now, a lot of people try. Now, one of the things that you can do is use a little math. Now, if you're really, really anal and you really, really want to progress forward in this avenue, you want to leave at least 20% debt after every month. So you have $100 in debt, and the credit card renews every 15th of the month. So I want you to pay $80 towards that $100 and leave $20 so that they can hit you with a $20 transfer fee. Now, you're not going to get charged with a fee or anything like that. You will get a little bit of an interest, but when you are using their money and actually borrowing their money at a 20% rate, 20% meaning you have 20% used in debt and the other percentage as available credit, that's when you're going to start seeing your credit report, your credit score actually go up. So guys, this was a quick little video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This channel, again, is going to be based on money making and finances and real estate and online stuff, and little entrepreneurship things that you guys can do. So if you're interested, subscribe down below. And if you guys can, please like this video and make sure to follow me on my other bigger channel. So, alright guys, I will see you guys next Friday.